Okay, welcome to lesson 99, linear equations, point slope form. Here's our objective. Here's our vocabulary. Okay, so now we're given 2 points and we're asked to write an equation of a line. So this whole video is very similar to the last video, and in this video I am going to solve problem 4 from lesson 2098. I think that's the previous lesson. So now watch how we do this. We have a point here somewhere in space, 2, -3 is somewhere down here, and a point here at 6, -1. And now we want to write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. From the previous video, we needed the slope and the intercept, and we were able to find that a couple of ways. But problem 4 from the previous video did not lend itself too well. So when you have 2 points and they won't go cleanly through the slope-intercept, which means they go through y at a whole number, now we have to come in and use this formula. So the first thing we have to do is find the slope of the line. M equals, taking point 2, -1 minus a -3 over -1 goes with 6, so it goes right over top of it. -1 plus 3 over 4 gives us 2 over 4, which gives us 1/2. Okay, so now we use the formula from the previous page. So I take y minus the whole y-axis. I pick any point I want, and so I'm going to start with point 1. Y minus the y point, -3, equals the slope, which is 1/2, times the x-axis minus x from point 1. So we got y plus 3 equals 1/2 x minus 1. We subtract 3 from both sides, and then y equals 1/2 x minus 4. So this line will cut through the x-axis at -4. And I drew the line just for emphasis. So in the point slope form of a line, what makes it different than the slope intercept is that you need a point. So as long as you had a slope, you can find the equation of a line if you have a slope and 1 point. But you can also find the equation of a line if you have 2 points. And the last one, we didn't have any points. We were just using the slope and the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is a point. So let's move on to the next example. Given the graph, determine the equation of the line in standard form. So I am going to do it both ways. So the intercept is 2. And it goes through the corner of the box here at 4, 0. And this is 0, 2. So that tells me that this change is 2. And this change is 4. And the slope of the line is 2 over 4, which equals 1/2. So the slope-intercept form says y equals the slope times x plus the intercept. Now, let's take the slope. Now that we found the slope, the whole y-axis minus, and we're going to use this point right here. Why? Because it's 0. That's why. Equals the slope 1/2 times x minus 4. Y equals 1/2 x minus 2. Oh, this is -1/2. I'm sorry. The slope is -1/2. That should have been a negative. That should have been a negative. And that should be a positive. And now we see it all matches. Okay, there we go. All right. So, when a line goes down from left to right, the slope is negative. And I forgot to say that in the last video. I think I said it in a video 1 or 2 before that. So forgive my omission. Okay, so those were our 2 examples, but here is the answer. So this is problem 4 from the last video when I told you to hold on. And this is why I asked you to watch these in series. So we had our slope was 6 over 5. and our point was 6, -2. So we take y minus a -2 equals our slope times x minus 6. We see we'll get y plus 2 equals 6/5 over x minus 36 over 5. Then we add 2, we subtract 2 to both sides. Subtract 2 to both sides. Y equals 6 over 5x. And -2 becomes -10 over 5. So -36 minus 10 is -46 over 5. Which you can change that out. You can leave it as a fraction, or you can make it a (9 1/5). Make it a proper fraction. So either way of leaving it is fine. I just left it as proper fraction for you to see that it did not go through the y-intercept cleanly at a whole number. So that's why I had to stop problem 4. So those are examples. And I want you to try the problems in the next couple of pages. There are a couple of problems for you to try, and I will meet you at the end of the video. Okay, problem 1. Write this equation line in standard form. So, first thing, slope-intercept form gives you the line in point-slope form of a line will reduce to slope-intercept form of a line. And then all you have to do is move everything around from there. So I stuck in my points. This is your x, this is your y. Y minus 2 equals the slope 3 times the quantity x minus 5, which is the x point. Then I distributed the 3. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And we have y equals 3x minus 13. So now I got to move the 3x. And so I get negative 3x plus y equals negative 13. And now my line is in standard form. This form of a line is slope-intercept form. So point-slope form, once you solve it all the way down, goes to slope-intercept form of a line. So that is that example. Okay, write in standard form and graph. Okay, so we want to first go through the motions. Y minus 3 equals 2x minus 10. Add 3 to both sides. Y equals 2x minus 7. So this is the one we're going to graph. We're going to call this negative 7. We're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and over 1. So it looks something like that, where this is y and that's x. And now we had to subtract 2x from both sides. So negative 2x plus y equals negative 7. Now you may be asking me, why didn't I combine the x with the y? You can't do it. They're different terms. Why can't I add the 6 and the x and the number? You can't do it. They are not like terms. So if you're new to this channel or this is your first video, I had some earlier videos at the beginning of algebraic concepts dealing with simplifying, adding expressions, talking about terms and what can be added and what cannot be added. So please go take a look at some earlier videos on this playlist. Okay, so now let's analyze an actual word problem. Joyce has an individual contract for her health care services. Her monthly bill consists of a fixed monthly fee plus a charge of $30 per visit. In April, she saw the doctor 4 times and receives a bill for $308. What is the fixed monthly fee in Joyce's contract? So, per, that magic word per lets us know that we have a rate. So, dollars per visit. This is your Y, this is your X. So that is your M. Your M is 30. She saw the doctors 4 times, which means she had 4 visits, which makes this an X. And she received a bill for $308. That makes this an Y. So what do we have here? We have 308. 4 visits cost $308. And then a rate of $30 per visit as your M. And this is a point. We'll call it point P. Okay, so we have a slope, we have a point. We can go y minus 308 equals 30 times x minus 4. Y minus 308 equals 30x minus 120. Add 308 to both sides. Add 308 to both sides. Y equals 30x plus 28. 30 minus 12 is 188. $180 and 120 make 300. Yeah, 188. Okay, so this is our general equation of a line. And since we have our general equation of line, we know that this is our slope M and this is our intercept B. So B is equal to 0, 188 as a point, which means that this is our intercept, which is also her monthly fee. So each month, Joyce pays $188 before she even goes to the doctor. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. I will catch you on the next video, and have a good day.